Hey everybody, here we are at the Cruise to the Show. This is one of the coolest events on Long Island. On Long Island, a long history of car culture going back to the days of Vanderbilt. And here are some of the coolest cars at the show. Of course, this is the 1986 Batmobile, but this one's a twist. It's been stretched. Hey, Bruce Wayne's got to get around in style, right? Limo version of the car stretched out to a full limo size. What a great job they did with this. Of course, a lot of these cars are designed by George Barris. This isn't one of them. This is a movie car, but this one is. This is the Bugatti. Now, this car originally started out as a mid-70s Lincoln Mark. Now you've seen a lot of custom touches were done to the car. This one is currently being restored back to its original show condition at the Auto Museum here on Long Island. Moving over once, the very famous, probably the most famous Dodge Charger in the world, the Dukes of Hazzard's General Lee. What a cool looking car this thing is. And of course, another replica car, but done to a really high standard. I don't know how many Dodge Chargers met their end making that show. This one looks like it's been loved and cared for its entire life, and it looks absolutely correct right down to the wheels. Really great job. Got the push bar up in the front. You know those Duke boys like to make room wherever they had to go. This one, a real classic, the Dragulw. Now, the original Dragulw from back in the 60s, George Barris had almost no time to put the car together. So what they found was a coffin that was being used in the movie Some Like It Hot. It had been put in storage. They took the coffin, mounted it onto frame rails, put a 289 Ford in it, and the Dragulw was born. Again, a replica car, but done to a very high standard, and really one of the stars of the show. People can't stay away from it. But of course, when it comes down to Barris, when it comes down to show cars, there's only one car that takes center stage, and it's right over here. Let's check it out. 1966, George Barris gets a phone call. They're going to be doing a little show called Batman. They need a car. They need a hero car. What does George do? Goes right into the back lot, picks up the 1955 Lincoln Futura show car. The car had been used in movies. It started with a Kiss and a couple of Hollywood events. Took the car, reworked the car, and wound up with this. Probably the most beloved television and movie car in the history of cinema. The 1966 Barris Batmobile. Now this, again, a replica car located here on the island, but again, done to George Barris standards. If Barris likes it, he'll sign the car. He'll let you put the crest on it. This is one of those cars. Check out the lines of this thing. Where the Futura met the Batmobile, a lot of changes had to be made around the wheel wells, around the fender peaks, around the door tops. This fin was added and faired in. And all of the special paint and special gadgetry that George Barris built into the car really made it a special piece that could not only look the part, but perform on cue. Always important in Hollywood. You need a working car. This is one of many replicas that have been done over the years, but it is a really impressive piece. And of course, at a show like this, it's going to draw a lot of people.